Welcome back. Well, we're out in the woods today. We're going to get out on the trail and do a little short hike and go over some different things about the trail and do some trail maintenance while we're out here. So, have you ever been out hiking either on the Foothills Trail or some other hiking trail, and you get several miles maybe down the trail, a long way from any access point, and you see where a big tree has blown across the trail and someone came along and sawed the tree up and got it out of the trail, and you wonder, how in the world did they get a chainsaw all the way in here? Well, they did it like this. All right, so that's my chainsaw pack. So what we're going to do is we're going to move on down the trail and go down and find the location where we're going to do some trail maintenance. And I'm going to go over this pack and what's in it and some of my safety gear and things that I do to be careful. And I'm going to get my friend over here who's going to go with me, and they're a little bashful and don't want to be on camera. And we're going to head on down the trail. All right, so this is a good example of what you'll find across the trail. It's an old dead hemlock tree, and it's just uprooted and fell right across the trail here. You just got a nice big trunk to deal with. Luckily in this case, gravity is going to help us because it's all downhill this way. So what I got to do is just cut a chunk out and roll it down, and then I can take care of the rest of it. I just need to get it opened up enough so that you can walk through here, a hiker can pass through here. It's not like cutting firewood or whatever. You just cut a chunk out, roll it, cut a chunk out, roll it, and get it opened up. All right, so let's look at the chainsaw pack and talk about what I bring down here on the trail. Number one, I always bring a Pulaski with me, okay? I bring this Pulaski tool. You're gonna need this at some point to drive a wedge in, or maybe to help get your saw out or whatever. So always bring a Pulaski. Of course, I bring the saw. And this is my Husky, and I like it because it's got a big bar, it's got a chain brake, all that. Good saw. Set it over here. All right, I bring this. This is my spot. And this is so if you get down here and you get in the jam, and where we're at right now, there's zero phone signal. You're not gonna make a phone call from here. So take this spot, and I can send a periodic message. Just you put it in the computer, and it sends it to a list of people that just says, hey, I'm at this location, and blah, 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 whatever the message may be. So I use that to let people know where I'm at. And if I was to get injured, or me and my safety person couldn't get out, or what have you, there is an SOS button that you can press, and that sends a message to the authorities. So this is an excellent device to bring on the trail. Okay, my helmet with the ear protection and eye protection. Bring this. My chaps, chainsaw chaps, and I got these from, I believe, like Tractor Supply, somewhere like that. Please do not go buy on Amazon or eBay or somewhere and go get those cheap made in China chaps that have not been tested. Make sure you get chaps that have this label sewed on it. The United Laboratory. It says things have been tested and they know they'll work. And just quickly, how these work is there's these big long Kevlar fibers running down these chaps, and if the saw hits them, it snatches those fibers into the saw, into the clutch, and it just locks the saw down. So got those. Always wear these. All right, and then in my bags that I have here is my gloves and my wedges. I've got some extra bar and chain oil and gasoline in here, a rag, and I've got the little chainsaw tool down in here. Just tools, items like that that get out here you may need. There's the chainsaw tool. All of that stays in there. This is just, you know, gloves, safety junk, chainsaw stuff, all that's in there. Lay that spot up. Spot doesn't work unless it's pointing up. Remember that. All right, and in here, this is where I put my water filter, my lunch, my safety stuff, you know, like first aid kit, toilet paper, whatever you may need, like that, personal things in there. All right, so let's get this stuff out of the way. I'm gonna get suited up into my safety gear and assess this tree better and see if we can make this thing go away. All right, I'm all suited up, got on all my safety stuff, ear, eyes, chaps, gloves, long sleeves, boots. Got my safety person back there running the camera. Say hey, safety person.
No.
All right, let's see if the saw's gonna run. Okay, now we got it. We got a good chunk out of it. I'll use gravity to take it away. Now I'm gonna come right up here. I'm gonna make a couple more cuts and roll them down in there. Then this will be clear. Awesome. All right, that's all there is to it. So next time you're hiking down the trail and you see a big log like this and somebody's came in and sawed it out and made the trail clear for you, you can remember this video. This is sort of how it happens. A lot of times there's a big group of us. Most times it's just two of us, like today. So anyhow, thanks for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any more questions or comments about the pack, maybe I'll do another video on it, just kind of showing how I made it. Pretty simple. Just took an old Army Molly 2 pack and made a scabbard for the saw to slide into, put a couple of bags on it, and that's it. Down the trail you go. All right, well, thanks for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Let's get back up the trail and get out of here.